My friends, have you ever noticed how most people rush to show the world who they are before they truly know themselves? They want recognition, applause, likes, and approval. Yet, despite all the noise, they often feel empty, restless, and incomplete. They focus on proving themselves to others instead of growing from within. We live in a world that rewards appearances. Social media has trained us to chase likes, validation, and attention. But true growth is not about appearances. True growth is internal. True growth is quiet, consistent, and invisible for long periods. And when it finally becomes visible, it is powerful and unshakable. Today, we are going to explore 6 practical ways to grow yourself quietly so your life becomes strong, resilient, and deeply fulfilling. This is not about shortcuts. It is not about glamour. It is about building a life that speaks louder than any announcement. Life's greatest transformations often happen silently. Think about a tree. It spends years growing roots underground, hidden from the world, before it ever spreads its branches. Think about a river. It carves its path quietly beneath the soil before it reaches the ocean. Think about the butterfly, confined in its cocoon, unseen, struggling, and transforming in complete silence. Growth requires time, patience, and focus. Quiet progress may seem invisible at first, but it is unstoppable. Those who learn to build themselves quietly eventually reach a point where their results speak louder than words ever could. These 6 principles we will discuss are not just ideas, they are tools for life. They will help you cultivate inner strength, clarity, resilience, and purpose. When applied, your life will begin to reflect a kind of beauty and power that cannot be ignored. Way 1, protect your vision. Most people fail before they even start, not because they don't have dreams, but because they expose them too early. Sharing your deepest desires with the wrong audience invites doubt, criticism, and unnecessary opinions into something fragile. Imagine a tiny seed planted in soil. If you keep digging it up every few days to show the world it is growing, it will never survive. Dreams, like seeds, require protection, darkness, and time before they can see the light. When you build something meaningful, not everyone will understand. Some will doubt you. Others may secretly hope you fail. That is why your vision must be guarded like a sacred flame. Keep it small, keep it steady, and let it grow in silence. Many of the world's greatest achievements started this way. A young man writes a book in his room for years. Nobody notices. He shares it only when it is ready, polished, complete. The book becomes a masterpiece. The world is amazed, but it never saw the years of quiet labor behind it. Speak less about what you plan and focus more on who you are becoming. Let your results speak softly until the day they roar on their own. Protecting your vision also means protecting yourself from impatience. Often, the biggest threat to growth is not the world outside, but your own desire to show progress too soon. Be patient. Trust the process. Way doer. Choose discipline over drama. Excitement is easy. Patience is difficult. Many people want success, but few are willing to chase it every single day with discipline. Everyone wants to shine, but when it comes to small, repetitive, invisible actions, most give up. Discipline is quiet. It does not demand attention. It is a private promise. I will show up, even when I don't feel like it. Real growth happens in those silent moments when nobody is clapping, when you feel tired, uninspired, or unseen, yet you still do what needs to be done. Let me give you an example. Think about an athlete training for the Olympics. For years, nobody sees the hours of running, lifting, falling, and rising again. Nobody sees the sacrifices, the discipline, the diet, the mental toughness required. Yet, when they compete, the results are undeniable. That is the power of discipline over drama. Discipline doesn't need applause. The gym, the books, the early mornings, the late nights, all invisible, all repetitive, are building a foundation that no noise or drama can shake. People may show off effort, post motivational quotes, or talk about routines, but discipline is a quiet commitment to yourself, not a performance for others. The sun rises silently every day. It does not announce itself. Yet life continues because of its consistency. Your discipline can be like that sun, unseen, steady, yet life-giving and transformative. Way 3, embrace the unseen hours. There is immense value in the hours no one sees. Think of a seed buried deep in the soil. For weeks, sometimes months, nothing seems to happen. But beneath the surface, roots form and the foundation strengthens. Eventually, the seed breaks through and blooms into a flower that everyone admires. Your unseen hours are just like that. Every quiet morning of reading, every hour of practice, every effort in silence, all contribute to who you are becoming. People will not notice, but they will notice the results when they appear. Consider the caterpillar in its cocoon. Its transformation is hidden. Nobody cheers, nobody watches, but inside, a complete metamorphosis is happening. When it finally emerges, the butterfly is admired, but nobody saw the struggle. That is exactly how your journey will feel. The world will see the outcome, but the quiet, patience, effort, and discipline behind it will remain hidden. Learning to embrace the unseen hours is also about self-motivation. You stop needing applause to keep going. You act for growth, purpose, and discipline, not for recognition. This is when your character is truly forged. Way 4, silence the ego. The ego is a hidden enemy. It whispers, you deserve attention. You should be recognized. You are better than others. If you listen, it transforms growth into performance and purpose into competition. Confidence is calm, ego is loud. Confidence focuses on goals, ego focuses on glory. True strength is acting without needing to be noticed, doing good without applause, helping, building, and growing quietly. Humility is not thinking less of yourself, it is thinking of yourself less. It is understanding that you are part of something larger than yourself, that your value does not increase because others notice it. Many great people, thinkers, and leaders have succeeded quietly because they mastered this. They didn't chase recognition, they chased improvement. And when recognition came, it was the natural result of years of unseen effort. Humility keeps you flexible, grounded, and teachable. Like bamboo bending in the wind, it allows you to withstand storms while still growing. A humble person shines without blinding others. They radiate peace, not pride. And the world notices not only what they achieve, but how they carry themselves while achieving it. Way 5, choose peace over popularity. Popularity is fleeting. Opinions change like the wind. Applause fades. Inner calm endures. True peace frees you from needing attention or approval. When you choose peace, you stop reacting and start responding. You stop performing and start living. Like a calm lake, your mind reflects reality clearly, without distortion. Popularity tempts you to grow faster, shine louder, and be seen. Peace invites you to grow deeper, stay grounded, and act with authenticity. Your calm is your power. Your work, your quiet excellence becomes your voice. Peace outlasts popularity because it is internal, sustainable, and unwavering. When the world is chaotic, your peace becomes a beacon. People are drawn to calm energy, not noise. And the greatest leaders, teachers, and thinkers all understand this. Way 6, let results speak, not words. The world sees only performance, not practice. But practice determines everything. Stop explaining, stop defending, stop proving, let your actions speak. Every diamond was once hidden in darkness. Every sunrise begins in silence. When your results finally appear, people will notice. They may call it luck, but you know it is the fruit of patience, discipline, humility, and quiet effort. The moment you stop chasing validation, you start attracting respect. You generate your own light. People may not see the hours you put in, but they will see the results. Nothing speaks louder than undeniable, quiet excellence. Growth is not a performance, it is a journey, a quiet, patient, disciplined, humble, and peaceful journey. Protect your vision, embrace the unseen hours, silence your ego, choose peace over popularity. Focus on discipline over drama, let your results speak. When you build quietly, your roots grow deep, your branches rise high, and your life becomes unshakable. True greatness is not measured by applause, attention, or validation. It is measured by how silently, steadily, and gracefully you grow. Be the calm, not the noise. Stand tall, but stay rooted. And remember, the quietest rooms often teach the loudest lessons.